up, what up, what up? It's your boy Lavonte Smith back with another video. Hey, before I start this video, you already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Everything is Lavonte S. Smith. Also, you already know what to do. Down in the description, first link, WWE Shop affiliated link. Click that if you want to order anything from WWE Shop. Take you straight to WWE Shop. Buy anything you want. I get a little kickback. It helps the channel. Also, check out my first new episode. It's called WWE Shop Drop. Where I'm letting you guys know all the new things that's dropping on WWEshop.com. So if y'all don't really check the website as much, check out the video. I got y'all covered. Whenever they drop new stuff, I make new videos, right? Alright, so I know I'm a little late to this topic, but it's better be late than never. Been doing a lot of overtime, so Fridays are kind of hard for me to do videos. I even watch SmackDown. So on Fridays I have to catch like the YouTube one, or I have to go back and watch it on Peacock or whatever, or yeah, Peacock. But I want to talk about the Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair incident, right? So, just to rewind, I gotta rewind about 2 weeks ago, right? When Tiffany and Charlotte had their little, like the split screen type thing going on, and they was going back and forth, and it was just horrible, right? Tiffany got cooked then, so Charlotte was over talking her. Charlotte had good points during that segment. Tiffany didn't really know what to say. She was kind of stuttering. And Charlotte was just cooking her, right?
Newsflash, everyone is compared to me. You're not that special.
I feel pretty special. I've got the title around my shoulders.
Via cash-in.
And I earned this title week after week.
Week after week. Delusional. What do I do? Tell me.
Like I said, you find the hottest thing and you throw water on it.
Here's the thing, Tiffany. You've never been across from me. You've always been underneath me, on the ground, struggling to catch her breath.
They both was, that segment to me, they both was really just off topic. But Charlotte did get the best of her that week, right? That was 2 weeks ago. Fast forward to Charlotte going on a talk show. I believe the lady's name is Shirley. I'm not sure, but I know she went on this talk show and she was talking about her divorce with Andrade, and how she was saying like her personal life, she was going through an injury, then she was going through her divorce. She didn't want to be like named like how Ric Flair is, like getting all these divorces and not being happy in relationships. And
I felt like I was failing at my job. I felt like I was failing in my personal life, and the embarrassment of being divorced again and then being compared to my father. Yeah. So hold on, let me gather myself.
I actually had to look, because I thought she was married twice. I thought it was Andrade and then her last husband. But I looked it up and she was actually married 3 times. So I was like, oh, that's why she said she doesn't want to like have the same kind of effect like Rick. Because I think Rick has been married about 4 or 5 times. And all Charlotte Flair's, they was all short. I think Andrade's, they said theirs was like 800 days or something like that. But anyways, she was basically saying like, you know, I don't want to be like the person that's getting married and divorced like my dad or whatever. And she was really like, she put her personal life out there, and it was kind of like, you know, I kind of feel bad for Charlotte, like, but she was like, I'm back, I'm better, blah, blah, blah. Bam. Now, Tiffany was doing her homework. I think she watched that interview like 5 times. She had her notepad, the little, you know, the old school, and they be having like the little visor thing going. She had her visor, her notepad. She writing down all the notes, right? Because Tiffany, she got ate up the last week, right? So Tiffany like, bro, I'm coming with this heat this week. They get out there in the middle of the ring. Tiffany say some stuff. Charlotte tried to say some stuff. Now, this is when I thought, okay, it's scripted, it's a work, because I felt at first, this is how I felt at first during the promo. Tiffany got destroyed so bad last week that Charlotte was like, I'm going to let you have it this week, right? Because think about it. Most of Charlotte's career, I'm going to say most, she's been a heel. She's been doing heel promos. A big part of her career, she's been a heel. So she's been doing heel promos. How can a Chicago fan boo you and you just lose your words? Like, you don't know what to say. Like, they booed Dominic. Dominic has a comeback. When they used to boo Chris Jericho had a comeback. Like, all these heels, when they do that, like right now, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, they always have a comeback when you get booed so crazy. And I think Charlotte's been a heel so long, she should know how to control the crowd. And they was booing her, she couldn't say nothing.
Oh no, I'm sorry, they're booing so loud. What would Chicago, guys, what would you like me to say?
And I'm like, all right, she letting Tiffany get it off this week, right? But when she said, I'm going to let you have the last word.
You know what, Tiffany? You can go ahead and have the last word.
Like, she didn't even try. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, that ain't Charlotte. Like, no, I think this is not scripted. This is the real deal. Charlotte just couldn't say shit. She didn't know what to say. She got lost the words. Like, and then when Tiffany starts saying certain stuff, and then Charlotte started making fun of her voice, I'm like, what is going... Like, Charlotte, what is you doing? Like, I know you've been gone for a while, and I know you probably haven't really been practicing promos or doing this or doing that before you came back because you're Charlotte. Like, it should just be natural. That's like when John Cena leaves for years or when The Rock leaves for years and they come back and they can still get in the ring and cut them promos and be entertaining and control the fans. I think Charlotte had the same thing until Friday. Now, when she started making fun of her squeaky voice...
What are you saying? I can't hear you, Tiffany! It's so squeaky! I can't hear you! Like, oh my God! What are you saying, Tiffany?
I think Tiffany is like, all right, I'm just going to let you have it.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
Is no matter how many titles you win, you could break all the records, but when it's all said and done, you'll always come second to your daddy, Ric Flair. Charlotte, at 25 years old, what were you doing? You were trying to become a volleyball player drinking in your daddy's basement. And when it's all said and done, you're gonna be just like you are outside of the ring. Alone. What is that record? Like what? 0-3? Woo!
Hey, Tiffany, is that why Kaiser's in my DMs?
That was basically like a mic drop. Like, and then Charlotte tried to come with, that's why Kaiser's in my DM. And the crowd went, like, nobody said anything. Usually when somebody says something like that, the crowd be like, ooh, ah, dude. Like, they'll say something. Crowd didn't say nothing. Crowd was dead when she said that. It didn't hit right. It was Charlotte got her ass ate up that night by Tiffany. And shout out to Tiffany because she deserved that. She came in there. I don't know who went off script first because they said that wasn't planned. That wasn't in none of the scripts. And maybe Charlotte, when Charlotte started doing that, oh, you talk like this, that. I think that struck a nerve with Tiffany. And she was like, I'm just going to have to let her have it. Oh, and she said something like, you're crying on a... Oh, what is it? Are you like the queen? Or is it you're a cry baby or something like that? She was like, you was crying on a talk show earlier. And I'm like, dang, she really did her homework on this week. Shout out to Tiffany. What I don't like when they said that WWE took that segment off. And I went on their YouTube, and it was still on their YouTube. I don't know if they meant they took it off of Instagram or Twitter X. I don't know, but it was still on. Maybe they cut up parts on YouTube because I didn't watch the whole thing. I just seen that Tiffany and Charlotte it was still on their YouTube page. So if WWE did take that down, that's a shame, because I think we needed that to, because be honest, right? Nobody that I know of, and I'll be on X a lot and I'll be on Instagram a lot. Nobody that I've seen was really talking about the Tiffany versus Charlotte match until that happened. Like, that sparked that match, because nobody was talking about it. Nobody cared about the match, and that's sad, because before last Monday, or was that Monday? Before Jimmy got beat up and all bloody, nobody was really talking about the Gunther versus Jay match, right? And it's sad that both the Royal Rumble winners matches really didn't matter until last week. Like, we really didn't care. And I know I said this, I forgot if I said it on Twitter or Instagram, or if I said it on YouTube. I know I said that the triple threat match should main event before they even announced that it was going to main event. I said, like, that match should main event. But now thinking about it, after the whole Jimmy thing that happened, I kind of think Jay got robbed for his main event. Even though I understand why, because Jay and Jimmy, they main event WrestleMania 39 with the tag team match. And CM Punk have never main evented WrestleMania. And Roman Reigns is in the match. So I understand why the triple threat match is the main event. But if we're talking old school, it should be the Royal Rumble winner should main event WrestleMania. But I say all to say, if WWE took that part off from their YouTube page, it's a shame, because that really started the flame for that match, because we didn't really care about Tiffany or Charlotte before. But that's my video for today. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below in the comments, do y'all think Tiffany went too far when she's talking about, you know, being 0-3 in marriage? And do you think that Kaiser was really in Charlotte's DM? Me, I don't think so. I mean, why would he be in Charlotte's DM when he has a younger, better looking version of Charlotte right there? Like, it doesn't, that really didn't make sense. And I think Charlotte should have just let Tiffany have that instead of trying to get the last word, because that last word kind of didn't hit, and it kind of made her look crazy. And I think she was just trying to, like, get the last word, and she probably, when she said that, it was like a Booker T moment when he said, Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. I think that was the same kind of moment that that Charlotte had. Like, why did I say that? Like, I think that's what she thought in her head after she said it. But anyway, tell me in the comment, do you think that Tiffany went too far with that comment? And tell me, do you think that Kaiser was really in Charlotte's DM? Let me know. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.